From accusations of drug use to illicit affairs with industry heavyweights like Diddy, Justin Bieber is no stranger to controversy. However, a new wave of rumors and accusations has emerged about the nature of Bieber and Diddy's relationship since Diddy's recent assault lawsuit.
So P. Diddy broke Justin Bieber's virginity.
Yeah.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Videos resurfacing, suggesting that Diddy broke Justin Bieber's virginity, have stirred curiosity about what transpired behind closed doors during Diddy's mentorship of the teenage Bieber. Mentorship plays a central role in this narrative. In the constellation of stars that illuminate the entertainment industry, few shine as brightly or as controversially as Justin Bieber and Sean Diddy Combs. Their early relationship was marked by mentorship and grand promises, resembling a script from a Hollywood drama. It all began with a young Justin Bieber, a Canadian teenager whose voice and charisma propelled him from YouTube covers to the pinnacle of pop stardom. Enter Diddy, a titan of the music industry renowned for his Midas touch in guiding the careers of artists like Mary J. Blige and the Notorious Big. When their paths crossed, a new narrative began to unfold. Diddy, always the impresario, recognized potential in Bieber and took it upon himself to mentor the budding star about 14 years ago. When Bieber was just 15, Diddy extended an invitation to the young singer for an experience dubbed 48 Hours with Diddy. This period promised an immersion into the lifestyle of the rich and famous, a tantalizing offer for any teenager suddenly thrust into the limelight. The mentorship—
Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy.
Was not without its perks. Diddy, with a flair for the dramatic, made Bieber an offer that would make headlines and raise eyebrows. He promised the young star a Ferrari when he turned 16, a symbol of luxury and success. As soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying. I'm going to let you rock.
As soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this will be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, I'm completely front shot it.
This every time this is going to be yours. So tell you come LA a little dusty, but you know. But the generosity didn't stop there. Diddy also dangled the keys to a mansion, telling Bieber it would be his when he reached the age of 18. These promises were not just gifts, they were symbols of a future that Diddy envisioned for Bieber, one filled with wealth and extravagance. And then when you get 18, you get the house, get the mansion, okay? The mansion, however, the nature of this mentorship and the true intentions behind these grand promises remain shrouded in mystery. The public glimpses into their time together showed a mix of excitement and naivety on Bieber's part, while Diddy's demeanor
And when you get 18, you get the house, you get the mansion.
Okay, I get the mansion.
suggested there was more to the story than met the eye. The secrecy surrounding their activities during these 48 hours has led to rampant speculation and concern. What exactly transpired between the pop sensation and the hip-hop mogul during this time? The answers are as elusive as the details of their encounters. Diddy's past, marred by allegations and FBI investigations, cast a long shadow over his interactions with Bieber. The music mogul's history with young artists like Usher, who also found himself under Diddy's wing as a teenager, only adds to the intrigue. Usher's journey was fraught with challenges and controversies, some of which he attributed to the lifestyle he was exposed to while under Diddy's influence. As Bieber's star continued to rise, the impact of Diddy's mentorship and the weight of his promises began to manifest in the young artist's life. Bieber's behavior started to change, and his actions offstage became as much a part of his narrative as his music. The world watched as the once innocent star grappled with the pressures of fame, his struggles with addiction, and brushes with the law becoming fodder for tabloids and talk shows alike. The relationship between Bieber and Diddy, once seen as a powerful alliance, now prompts a deeper examination of the role of mentorship in the entertainment industry. How does the guidance of industry veterans like Diddy shape the futures of young stars like Bieber, and at what cost does this mentorship come? In a modest household, the echoes of a young Justin's voice filled the rooms as he practiced tirelessly, honing his craft. His mother, ever supportive, began posting videos of his performances on YouTube for family and friends to see. The channel, Kidral, a nod to his father's nickname, became a digital diary of his growth as an artist. The videos, simple and unpolished, showcased Justin's raw talent. His covers of hits by artists like Chris Brown and Usher resonated with viewers far beyond their intended audience. The view count started to climb, and comments poured in from strangers amazed by the young boy's talent. As Justin continued to upload videos, his online audience grew captivated by his voice and boy next door charm.
I was sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly, shrooms, everything. And it was just
It was a new era where talent could be broadcasted from a living room to the world, and Justin Bieber was riding the crest of this digital wave. Unbeknownst to Justin and Patty, these videos were about to change their lives forever. In a twist of fate, the young singer was about to be discovered by someone who could catapult him from a YouTube sensation to a global superstar. The stage was set, and the world was watching as Justin Bieber's journey to stardom was just a play button away. Scooter Braun, a former marketing executive of So So Def, was on the hunt for the next big thing. It was late one night when Braun, scouring the internet, stumbled upon a grainy video of a 12-year-old Bieber singing Ne-Yo's So Sick for a local singing competition. The raw talent was undeniable, and Braun knew he had found something special. Braun was relentless, determined to track down the young prodigy. After sifting through various schools in the Ontario area, he finally reached Patty Millette and offered to fly her and Justin to Atlanta, Georgia to record demo tapes. It was a leap of faith, and after praying for guidance, Patty agreed to join Braun on this journey. In Atlanta, Justin had the opportunity to showcase his talent in front of some of the industry's heavyweights. It was here that Bieber's potential was confirmed by none other than R&B sensation Usher Raymond, who saw the young Canadian perform in a parking lot. Usher was impressed and immediately wanted to partner with Braun to help launch Justin's career. A young Justin Bieber, guitar in hand, serenading passersby on the steps of a theater, his voice carrying dreams of stardom. Enter Diddy, the established kingpin of hip-hop, whose empire was built on discovering and nurturing talent. The early years of their relationship were underscored by Diddy's larger-than-life persona, offering guidance to the fresh-faced Canadian singer navigating the labyrinth of the music industry. The mentorship dynamic was palpable. Diddy, known for his sharp business acumen and lavish lifestyle, saw potential in Bieber and didn't hesitate to extend a hand. He promised the young star access to his white Lamborghini once he was old enough to drive, a promise that materialized into a headline-grabbing moment when Bieber at 16 was spotted cruising in Diddy's luxury car. But it wasn't just Diddy's influence on Bieber extended beyond material gifts. He imparted industry knowledge, shaping the teenager's understanding of fame and success. Or so we thought. As the calendar pages turned, the middle years of Diddy and Justin Bieber's relationship unfolded with a mix of collaboration and spectacle. The world watched as Bieber transitioned from teen idol to a mainstay of pop music, with Diddy often by his side, a constant in the whirlwind of fame. Diddy and Justin Bieber's collaboration on the Love album Off the Grid defined new depths to their relationship. This collaboration was a milestone, marking their first official musical partnership, despite earlier attempts by a young Bieber to collaborate via social media. Diddy's public praise of Bieber during this time painted a picture of deep respect and friendship, referring to the pop star as a dear friend and a brother. Public appearances were aplenty, with the duo gracing red carpets and attending high-profile events. Their interactions evolved with each snapshot and soundbite, showing a sense of mutual admiration. Diddy often jumped to Bieber's defense, notably during the 2010 BET Awards when Bieber's nominations stirred controversy. Diddy's support was unwavering, emphasizing that talent transcends race and genre. Yet, as their relationship matured, so did the nature of their interactions. They were no longer just mentors and proteges, but peers navigating the complexities of life in the limelight. This period was punctuated by moments of vulnerability and support, a testament to the depth of their bond. As Bieber stepped into adulthood, his journey was punctuated by personal and legal challenges, with Diddy often emerging as a pillar of support amidst the turbulence. However, the public's perception of their dynamic began to shift as both stars faced controversies. Yet, even as the waters of public opinion ebbed and flowed, their bond appeared to remain steadfast. Notable events, such as Diddy's lavish birthday celebrations, often saw Bieber in attendance, signaling an enduring connection despite the changes in their individual lives. Their interactions, once characterized by the exuberance of youth and mentorship, now took on a more subdued and supportive tone. This was evident in a poignant moment when Bieber used a photo of Diddy with his late ex, Kim Porter, to promote his clothing brand. The move sparked backlash but also highlighted how their relationship had evolved into one where they could navigate misunderstandings and maintain mutual respect. Justin Bieber's journey through the gauntlet of fame has been fraught with challenges, not least of which has been his health issues. In recent years, the pop star has faced a series of medical setbacks, including a battle with Lyme disease and Ramsay-Hunt syndrome. Amidst these health struggles, Bieber found solace in his personal life, particularly his marriage to Hailey Baldwin in 2018. Professionally, Bieber has made significant strides, taking control of his career in new ways. Rumors of a split with his longtime manager, Scooter Braun, surfaced in August 2023, hinting at a desire for greater autonomy. This move, coupled with his vocal support for fellow artists navigating the pressures of fame, signals a maturation in Bieber's approach to his life and work. On the other side of the spectrum, Diddy's situation presents a stark contrast. Ongoing investigations into allegations of misconduct and trafficking have cast a long shadow over his legacy. Raids on his homes by Homeland Security and scrutiny of his financial dealings, including a massive loan of $140 million, have raised questions about the extent of his wealth and the sources of his influence. Accusations from various individuals, including a lawsuit by a producer named Rodney Jones, allege a pattern of abuse and exploitation. As the investigations continue, the music mogul maintains his innocence, vehemently denying the allegations and vowing to defend his name. The outcomes of these legal battles remain to be seen, but the implications for Diddy's future in the industry are significant. The relationship between Bieber and Diddy, once characterized by mentorship and promise, now exists within a new context. Bieber's focus on his health, marriage, and career represents a departure from the influence of his early mentor. Meanwhile, Diddy faces the possibility of legal repercussions that could redefine his role in the music world. As we watch these stories unfold, we are reminded of the enduring impact of fame and the indelible mark it leaves on those who reach for the stars. Diddy's legal woes. As the narrative of Justin Bieber and Diddy's early relationship unfolds, we turn our gaze to the controversies and legal issues that have clung to Diddy like a shadow. The mogul's past is a tapestry woven with threads of success and scandal, each strand influencing the lives and careers of those around him, including Justin Bieber. Diddy, born Sean Combs, has been a force in the music industry since the 1990s, with his label Bad Boy Records serving as a launchpad for some of the biggest names in hip-hop and R&B. However, his career has been punctuated by incidents that have raised serious questions about his influence on young artists. One of the most significant controversies in Diddy's history involves his relationship with Usher. Like Bieber, Usher was taken under Diddy's wing as a teenager, exposed to a world of fame and excess at a formative age. The impact of this exposure was profound, with Usher later facing his battles, including a highly publicized legal case where he was accused of knowingly transmitting herpes to a partner. Diddy's legal issues extend beyond his mentorships. His name has been linked to several violent incidents, including a notorious nightclub shooting in 1991 involving Jennifer Lopez. Although Diddy was acquitted, the incident left an indelible mark on his reputation. In 1995, the spotlight on Diddy intensified with the Jake Roble shooting incident. The incident occurred outside an Atlanta nightclub, where an argument between the entourages of Diddy's Bad Boy Records and Marion Suge, Knight's Death Row Records, escalated into violence. Jake Robles, a friend and bodyguard of Knight, was fatally shot, and the finger of blame pointed at Diddy's camp. Though Diddy was never charged in connection with the shooting, the court of public opinion was less forgiving. In 1997, an incident involving Nas manager Steve Stout resulted in accusations of assault. The catalyst for this confrontation was a music video for the song "Hate Me Now," which featured imagery of Diddy that he later took issue with. The disagreement culminated in a physical altercation that left Stout with a broken arm and jaw. Diddy's response to the charges was a mix of contrition and defiance. He admitted his actions were wrong but downplayed the severity of Stout's injuries. The court's judgment was a single day of anger management classes, a sentence that some saw as a mere slap on the wrist for the influential music mogul. As Diddy's legal battles intensified, the late 90s and the dawn of the new millennium brought no respite for Sean Combs. The most infamous of these was the Club New York shooting incident in late December of 1999. A dispute erupted when Diddy allegedly knocked a drink from the hands of Matthew "Scar" Allen. The confrontation escalated, and amidst the tumult, shots rang out in the crowded club. 3 people were injured, and the aftermath saw Diddy and his protege, rapper Jamal "Shine" Barrow, embroiled in legal. During this time, a dispute with recording artist Mace over contract disagreements and royalties arose. Mace, who had retired from music to become a minister, sought release from his contract with Diddy's Bad Boy Records to sign with another label. The legal tussle that ensued was a stark reminder of the often harsh realities of the music business, with Diddy at the helm of a ship navigating choppy waters. As the calendar turned over into the 2010s, another significant legal hurdle emerged when Diddy's former partner, Nisa Hilton Brim, and their son's nanny sued him for unpaid wages. The nanny's lawsuit claimed she was never paid overtime despite often working 100-hour weeks. This case, too, was settled quietly with the terms remaining confidential, but it underscored the ongoing legal battles that Diddy continued to face. The settlements, often reached without admission of guilt, did little to quell the public's curiosity and speculation. Each lawsuit, whether it pertained to personal or professional matters, seemed to pull back the curtain on the empire Diddy had built, revealing a tumultuous world of disputes and legal wrangling. As the 2010s progressed, Diddy would also face allegations of contract disputes from former business partners and artists. These legal battles often centered around the profits and rights associated with the music business, a field where Diddy had made his mark, but also where he would find some of his most persistent challenges. The 2010 incident at a New York City nightclub involving rapper Fabolous and comedian Kevin Hart added another layer to Diddy's controversial image. Reports surfaced that Diddy, in a heated exchange, made threatening remarks towards Fabolous, with Hart intervening to de-escalate the situation. Although no legal action was taken, the event was widely reported and discussed in the media, casting Diddy once more in an unfavorable light. The legal troubles continued into the 21st century. In 2015, Diddy was arrested for an alleged assault involving a kettlebell at UCLA, where his son was on the football team. Though charges were dropped, the incident added to the growing list of altercations associated with the music mogul. The latter part of the 2010s was not without its legal challenges for Diddy. In 2017, his former personal chef, Cindy Rua, filed a lawsuit alleging harassment and wrongful termination. Rua claimed she was subjected to serving Diddy and his guests while they engaged in activity and was terminated unjustly when she complained about the work environment. Diddy's team labeled the lawsuit as frivolous, but it was settled out of court for an undisclosed amount. Recent years have not seen a respite in the legal woes for Sean Combs, as the mogul's past seemed to catch up with him in a series of allegations that shook the core of his empire. The most striking of these came from a voice that had once harmonized with his own, Cassie Ventura. The singer, who had been in an on-and-off relationship with Diddy for nearly a decade, filed a lawsuit in 2023 that sent shockwaves through the industry, accusing Diddy of physical and emotional abuse, including an incident where he allegedly assaulted her in a car and kicked her repeatedly in the face. Of these came from a voice that had once, Cassie Ventura, the singer who had been in an on-and-off relationship with Diddy for nearly a decade, filed a lawsuit in 2023 that sent shockwaves through the industry. She accused Diddy of physical and emotional abuse, including an incident where he allegedly assaulted her in a car and kicked her repeatedly in the face. Ventura's lawsuit painted a harrowing picture of life with Diddy, detailing a pattern of control and abuse. She claimed that Diddy dictated every aspect of her life, from her wardrobe to her living arrangements, and forced her into relations with other men while under the influence of drugs supplied by Diddy himself. The lawsuit alleged that the abuse was so severe that Ventura suffered memory loss, and Diddy went to great lengths to conceal medical evidence of the abuse by intercepting her MRI results. The case was settled almost immediately for an undisclosed amount, but the allegations left a stain on Diddy's reputation. Cassie's lawsuit opened the floodgates, and soon after, other accusers came forward with their own stories of abuse and exploitation. One Ching Dub alleged that Diddy and R&B singer Aaron Hall had her and a friend in the early 1990s. Diddy's representatives dismissed the claims as a fabrication and a blatant extortion attempt. However, the damage to Diddy's public image was undeniable. The most recent and perhaps most shocking development in Diddy's saga came with the Homeland Security raid on his homes in Los Angeles and Miami Beach. The raids, which were part of a human trafficking investigation, were a dramatic display of force that left the industry reeling. While Diddy was not detained, the very association with such a grave inquiry was enough to cast a shadow over his legacy. The gravity of these accusations cannot be overstated. They suggest a pattern of behavior that has potentially harmed numerous individuals. The impact on Bieber, who once looked up to Diddy as a mentor and role model, is immeasurable. The young star's own legal and personal challenges can be seen, at least in part, as a reflection of the complex and sometimes toxic environment that Diddy is alleged to have fostered. As if the rates were not enough, a former employee, Rodney Jones Jr., also known as Lil Rod, filed a lawsuit against Diddy alleging assault, ritual humiliation, and financial exploitation during the production of Diddy's 2023 album. The lawsuit, which also implicated actor Cuba Gooding Jr., accused Diddy of grooming Jones for exploitation and claimed that Diddy used his celebrity connections to facilitate a trafficking operation. The inclusion of high-profile names like Prince Harry, though not accused of any wrongdoing, added a layer of intrigue and scandal to the already sensational claims. The allegations against Diddy have been numerous and varied, but they share a common thread of power dynamics and abuse. The lawsuits and investigations have painted a picture of a man who wielded his influence in ways that have left many questioning the true cost of fame and fortune.